Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full review on the Coach Kisslock 16. I recently picked this bag up from my local Coach store and I am confident that this bag is going to be coming back. I think it's going to be a hot and heavy bag in Coach's rotation over the next year. I do believe they're coming out with more colors for this summer. So if you miss this drop, you may get lucky and they may come back out with more of these. They might restock, but also I do think later in 2026, we might be seeing some of these bags in different colors. So I wanted to do a full review on this bag. If you're interested in it, if you're trying to figure out what size works best for you, I can give you a full and thorough review on the 16. There's also a 14 size, which is smaller than this one, and then they have larger sizes beyond the 16. So I'm going to be focusing on that one today. But if you're new here, welcome. My name is Alyssa, and I come on here twice a week and I review my luxury and contemporary handbags. And I love handbags so much that I invented a product for them last year called handbag heels. Handbag heels are the first ever magnetic purse feet. I have a set right here. These are the gold round magnetic handbag heels. We also have them in square shapes. We have 9 different colors and 2 different styles to choose from. So you have the interior magnet that goes inside of the bag and then the exterior heel that goes on the outside as the purse foot. I'm going to be putting these on this bag today so that you can see how quick and easy they are to add to a handbag that doesn't already have purse feet. If you're interested in handbag heels or any of the bag charms that I have for sale, you can check them out on thegalsguideshop.com. All the information is in the description box down below. But all of that to say, if you love all things handbags, you're definitely in the right place, and I think you're gonna love it here, so you should consider subscribing down below. Hit that little red button. I would love to have you join this little community with me here. And to my current subscribers who make this community such a beautiful place to be, thank you so much for all of your love and support. I'm so thankful for all of your energy, your likes, your comments, or even just watching. I appreciate each and every one of you just more than you will ever know. So thank you so much as always. That being said, let's get into the video. So I have my Coach Kisslock 16 in the black Currant. This color is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a plum. When I bring it closer to the light, it does look a little bit more red than it actually is in person. In person, it's a really beautiful, deep plum. It's almost like a more purple burgundy. It's not so dark that you mistake it for black. Like, it's not one of those colors that it's so dark and you're kind of like, ooh, is it black? Is it burgundy? No, it definitely looks more burgundy than black. I don't think it ever looks black in any lighting, but it is such a stunning color because it's very neutral. And I do want to show you this color compared to the Merlot color from Coach. So I have the Merlot color in my Coach Empire 34, and you can see the difference. So the black Currant is more similar to that darker part of the Merlot on this burnished bag. So the Empire has some burnishing going on, but you can see they're really quite similar, but the Merlot is much more red. It's much more like a pinky undertone of a red, whereas the black Currant is a cooler tone. I do feel like the Merlot is a little bit of a warmer tone and black Currant is a little bit cooler, but they're very, very similar. As you can tell, the color is so similar that like they're really not much different. I will say, so like the handles on the Empire bag are really dark compared to the black Currant. You can see that. This Merlot color, I feel like the handles are darker than what actually is Merlot, so just keep that in mind. I mean, the handles are so similar in the color. The black Currant definitely looks more purpley. So I just wanted to give you that overall sense that they are really, really similar. So the black Currant is just stunning, just like the Merlot. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. That burgundy tone, especially for fall of 2025 here, is so hot and trendy. But I'm going to give you an overview on this particular bag and this size. I'll go through pros and cons and what fits and do some mod shots. So this shape is really cute. It almost has like a little bit of a hexagonal shape on the top here. It cinches in on each side. I added this chain from Amazon. I will link it in the description box down below. It comes with 2 hang tags. One is the original like Coach hang tag, and the other one says the Kisslock frame bag. This is the limited edition tag that this comes with. And then the bottom of this bag is plain. It does not have feet on the bottom, but just to flip you around here, it says genuine glove tanned leather on the bottom, and it is like ingrained a little bit. And then you have this leather top handle. This is not removable. I have been seeing people cut it off, which makes me so nervous. The Kisslock, you just twist it to open it up. I have the dust bag in here, and I have the chain strap that it comes with. I will show you what that looks like on this bag as well. The interior is one big open compartment, and then inside you have a zipper compartment with this little chain, and then you also have a little slit pocket on the other side. So just to show you what that looks like, this is kind of how it opens up. It's really, really cool. Kind of reminds me of like a lunchbox. I want to show you how this has that little chain here. It's just like a dangling chain. I'm pretty sure this is consistent with the original Kisslock. So the original Kisslock, I believe, launched in 1969, and so this is reminiscent of that, and I just feel like it has that vintage heritage look. I know that this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I also know that the larger one has been flying off the shelves. These are so limited edition because I don't know if they just made limited stock, but everybody seems to be loving them. But I have heard some people on the internet that just it's not their style, which is totally cool. But I will say, for me, I think it's understated enough where it's got that quiet luxury vibe where you can really wear it casually, you can wear it dressy, you can wear this with anything. In my opinion, I've been really enjoying it more as a top handle carry than anything else because it fits nicely on the crook of the arm. It's lightweight enough where it's not making you feel like you're carrying this heavy bag as a top handle carry. And I like this strap. It's comfortable, it's lightweight, I like that it's thin, and most importantly, this bag fits a whole lot for me as a mini bag. So I'm gonna go through pros and cons and then I'll share what fits. So an immediate pro of this bag, I would say, is the glove tanned leather. It's super durable, really, really nice quality and consistency. It does have some smush to it, but the bottom remains structured. I don't think that this will lose its shape over time because it's very intentional in the fact that you have this sort of cinching in for the Kisslock. I think the hardware is another pro. This hardware is absolutely stunning. It's shiny yet rubbed down at the same time. It's got like a glossiness to it. The little Kisslock balls say Coach here underneath. It might be hard for you to see, but I do think that that's a really nice touch. I mean, everything about the quality and the durability of this bag is luxury to me. I will say I think the top handle is definitely a pro. I like the fact that it does have the top handle and you have the versatility to add a crossbody. Another pro is how much fits. I think that this fits so much for such a mini bag. It's amazing. Another pro is that it's very lightweight and easy to style. I think the color makes it a big pro because it is very neutral. I love the fact that there's not a lot of branding going on. It's very minimal. So I do have 2 cons to share with you. Number 1, I think that this bag needs feet on the bottom. I think the leather is so soft that it would be so nice to have 4 feet that were already on the bag. I think it looks kind of like a vanity style bag, and I think having feet would just be amazing. The other con, I will say, the chain strap is definitely not my favorite. It's way too thin. I don't like carrying it with it. I find that the other thing with this is, you know, it's just so thin, which is fine. I mean, it definitely makes it like elegant to have this thin strap, but I just don't feel like it's supporting the bag enough. And I don't know if that's because the bag is quite weighty at the top with the Kisslock. Like, it just feels off balance to me with such a thin strap. The other thing with this chain, and I will say just kind of like the Kisslock feature, is so when you open it up, immediately, I'm going to show you, so immediately the chain like rests inside of the bag, and you have to just be intentional about pulling it out because you're not going to be able to close the bag, obviously. So like this constantly gets caught inside the opening of the bag, which is honestly kind of annoying. I genuinely don't like doing that. I feel like it just becomes cumbersome to like have to make sure the chain is hanging on the right side, and like it doesn't balance well with the chain on it. And I don't know if anyone who has this bag has noticed that too, but like even just the way it's bending right now, I just genuinely don't like it. I never wear it with this chain. So I just don't love the added chain strap feature. Now, I will say, I'm going to show you a leather strap on this bag from my mini Rowan. So this one is not a perfect match. This is like a chocolate brown, but just to give you an idea, the clamp is small enough to fit on this bag, which is really good. And this will definitely make it a little bit more casual. But what I think is that it will kind of carry the weight of the bag a little bit better. And the other thing you have to make sure of is that you're putting the chain strap on the ends of the little grommets. Otherwise, it will go inside of the top handle and it'll just be a little bit weird. But like to me, this strap is much more appropriate in size to kind of carry the weight of this bag. I feel like it just works better with a leather strap. I may try wearing this because actually when I'm looking at it, it's kind of hard to like tell from a distance, you know, the difference between the colors, but I would really like to get a black Currant leather strap so that I can wear this more crossbody and more casually. I haven't worn this bag a whole lot because again, I do find that it's limited in the fact that I don't like that chain, and if I want to be hands-free and wear it as a crossbody, I need to kind of figure out what strap I'm going to use because I just genuinely refuse to use it with the chain. But this could possibly work. So I may look for one in black Currant, but this really isn't bad. Like from a distance, you genuinely can't really tell the color is different. So that's super nice. And this is from my mini suede Rowan. Okay, so I'm gonna pop on my handbag heels and then we're gonna get into what fits. So I have the handbag heels right here. All you do is you slide the heel off of the card with the magnet. I slide all four off. They will jump together. I recommend not doing that if you're not used to the strength of the magnets because they're very strong, so maybe do one at a time. But I take the interior magnet, you hold it inside the bag, wherever you want it on the corner, and you line up your heel. And you may not have heard it click because I was chatting, but super simple. They pop right on. It takes 30 seconds to apply them. You can use these on any material of bag. I will say I recommend taking them off just to test how they're wearing on the material, just because I can't possibly test them on every material that exists. But I have used them on all of my bags that don't have purse feet, and they really, really work. They work great on canvas. They work great on a leather like this. Lambskin, I do tend to take mine off just in case because lambskin is so soft, but I want to just make sure the logo is the same way, and that is literally how quick and easy it was to put on all four of them. So this is what they look like, super cute. They elevate the bag off of any surface that you put it on, so you can see that heel height is really, really nice. So these are the gold round handbag heels from the Gals Guide shop. They match really nicely with this shiny gold on this bag. I have been asked to get brass. I am working on brass heels, but for now we have these gorgeous gold ones, and they just really work on this little bag. So this is what the magnets look on the inside. I'm gonna start stuffing this bag. So I'm gonna start with my phone. This is the iPhone 14 Pro. It works perfectly just laying on the bottom, or you can lay it up on its side. Either one, the 14 Pro fits. I do think the Pro Max would fit as well. Next, I have my Louis Vuitton key pouch with my key fob in here, so that's essential. Then I have my wallet. This is my Prada compact wallet. I bought this to match the Merlot, but it works really, really well with the black Currant as well. So everything's just kind of laying on top so you can see, but there's still loads of room. Everything just kind of lays exactly where you put it. Then I've got my hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. That will fit on the side there. I have my travel size Advil. And then I have a pack of tissues. I have a big pack of gum. So that you just kind of have to stuff in there. And then I have 3 cosmetics. So I have 2 lip glosses, one from Saint Laurent, one from Bare Minerals. And then I have my Prada Paradox perfume. Love this perfume, but I have the travel size. So that's everything in there, and those things are kind of like free falling in there. And I'm going to show you, it does close, but again, have to be careful of the chains not getting stuck in the bag. So it does close with all of that in there. And I do feel like it does get a little bit heavier depending on what you put in it, but it's not too heavy. Like, it's not one of those bags that I feel like you just can't carry because it gets so heavy. It's really a nice weight. It balances the weight well with this top handle, but it is certainly heavier. And so you can tell, like, this is at capacity. You want to leave a little bit of room on the top because this is going to cinch together and this big clamp will just squish whatever you put there. So I really think that this is a very comfortable weight, a comfortable amount of things that are in here. And so I will say it does fit a really good amount. You saw my phone, my wallet, my key fob, my tissues, my gum. If I didn't have the tissues and the gum, I would carry my headphones. So this is just the perfect little size. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to be able to fit all of this, but it really is all that in a bag of chips, in my opinion. I just think this size is so perfect. It really surprised me. It looks very petite and feminine and cute, but it's very practical because you can get everything in here. And again, we've got our handbag heels on here. Perfect. Hasn't moved. I just really enjoy this bag with feet, and I like this little chain to dress it up. So I am going to do some mod shots and show you what this looks like styled on me. I'm 5'2" for reference. I will change out the strap for the chain just so you can get the full effect of what the bag actually comes with. So this is what she looks like on the crook of the arm. Absolutely stunning. This bag is just pure elegance, in my opinion. I think it is so cute. It's got that effortless glam to it. It really looks like I pulled it out of the back of my grandma's closet, honestly, but brand new and modern looking. I just love it. I think it's so cute like this. And then to show you with this nice leather strap, if you are interested in doing this, this is what it looks like more casually. And you can change it. Like, I need to make this a little bit shorter for this to work, but I like the look. I think that the leather, like, I would wear it probably about here. The leather just makes it cohesive. It makes it a little bit more casual. So I just like this for the style. So now I'm adding the chain strap, and I'm going to show you this. So this is not adjustable, obviously, and the bag, like, the weight is just like so unbalanced, like I can't even control it. So it just is so weird, honestly, to have this like dinky little chain with this bag, and it feels like heavy, like it's not comfortable like this, but this is what it looks like. I mean, it looks dressy with this chain, but to me, like, the comfortability is just not there. So this is what it looks like. So in my opinion, I think that practicality, flexibility, and all that good stuff is really important. I do think style, of course, is important, so I think this bag gets a 10 out of 10 for style, but for everything else, I would probably give this bag an 8 out of 10. Just because it's a little bit cumbersome. I think that the convenience of it with the amount that you can fit is great, but having to struggle with the straps and closing it is a little bit annoying. So this is more of a style bag for me. This is like, I want to look glam. I want to look sophisticated. I do think it has a very smart look to it. The Kisslock is just beautiful, in my opinion, and I love the chains. I love, love, love this bag. Don't get me wrong. It's just you have to be someone that's willing to fuss with your bags a little bit. I am impatient. I like fuss-free. I like to just open up my bag. I don't tend to zipper my bags or things like that. So when it's time to close this bag and you've got a chain getting in the way, it's not the greatest experience. But from a style standpoint, from a capacity standpoint, it is an excellent mini bag. The durability is there, the quality is there, and I just think it's a stunning pick from Coach. I think that they're doing amazing things. They're bringing new and fresh designs, but also re-editioning their old designs that really, really work. So I think their marketing and their branding and everything has just been so good, not to mention their customer service is impeccable. I scored this bag because my SA thought of me when she got them in, and so I was able to buy it on the day of the launch, and I'm truly grateful. I absolutely love it. I really do love it. I just want to be really honest in my full reviews because that can make or break someone wanting to buy the bag or not. So, and I will say this bag isn't super expensive. I think that price point was $350. So for me, I think that that's an affordable price point for what you're getting with this bag. I just really wish it came with a leather strap. So that is going to conclude this video. If you're still here with me, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I so appreciate you. And if you have any questions about this bag or anything that I shared with you today, I would be happy to answer those for you in the comments down below. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post handbag reviews twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. And I will have a bags for sale video coming in November, so definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.